E aí pessoal, beleza? Começando mais um vídeo aqui no canal Jandeplay. Hoje eu vou estar trazendo para vocês os golpes antigos aí do jogo aí, né, do GTA Online. Eu vou estar dando início aqui no golpe da fleeca. Custa aqui 11.500 para estar iniciando. Tá eu e o meu amigo aí, a Mendes. Ele vai estar dando aí uma ajuda aí para estar completando os golpes. Vamos estar aqui fazendo aqui o primeiro preparamento aí do golpe, né? Vai ter bastante vídeo aí que eu vou estar fazendo todos os golpes aí. Todos os primeiros golpes aí que o jogo teve. Vou colocar aqui no difícil. Convidar aqui o Mendes. Deixa no difícil mesmo, né? Que é fácil, né? Também.
Claro.
Então pessoal, se você tiver querendo acompanhar os próximos vídeos, se inscreve aí no canal, deixe seu like para você não estar perdendo aí nenhum vídeo, beleza? Faz tempo que eu não faço esses golpes aqui. Tô fazendo mais aqui para estar relembrando aqui, né? São um dos melhores golpes aí que o jogo tem. Os primeiros aí. Essas cutscenes aqui é muito nostálgico, né, mano?
Ah, yes, this will do very nicely. Very nice place you've got. Very chic. Nothing like a bourgeois bank robber to remind me of how strange Los Santos has become. In my day, the psychos at least had the dignity to be psychotic. Nowadays, it's all about home furnishings and going straight. All right, you ready? Because this is it. Well, it's not it, but it's something very big. It's not quite ready yet, but I wanted to see how you're doing. What I've got is a fleeca bank franchise. And it's nothing too complicated. There's no buy-in. Now, normally, there would be a buy-in. You would put in money up front, we would arrange the job, and you would pull it off. But this time, I'll cover the upfront costs. Call it the price of getting a look at you. And there's no risk to you. Unless, of course, you count getting locked up or shot. So, you ready? What do you think? You got questions, comments, concerns? All right. What are you waiting for? Let's go see this place.
E aí, Mendes, o Leste parece contigo na vida real, mano.
Idêntico, pô. Só falta a bengala. Nada a ver. Deixa que eu dirijo pra tu hackear o negócio aí.
Vamos ver se eu consigo hackear, né, mano? Porque não sei nem como é que é esse hack aí, nem me lembro mais.
É o da cobrinha.
There's a fleeca franchise on the Western Highway near Chumash. Take us there. Word of warning, we're on the job right now.
Não é agora não, que é pra hackear, mano, né?
Tá chegando lá no...
Tem que chegar lá no banco, né?
So, my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans. Not very complex at all. We're not going in, we're not poking it with a stick. We're just sitting back and taking a look. You see, I like my scores like I like my dates. Cross the street and unaware they're being watched.
Normal, né?
Alright, so why this bank over all the other banks in the state? Why does fortune favor this one? Another good question. You're full of good questions. You're like a child whose parents think it's clever, or the IRS. Ugh. Well, this bank's got some safety deposit boxes, and in one of those safety deposit boxes are some bonds being hidden from the tax man that no one's gonna report missing. All starting to make sense? Security should be light, well, relatively light. Light if your daydreams are raids on the Union Depository. Quite heavy if your day job is turning over liquor stores and gas stations. And the bonds in the box will be worth more than a few rumpled notes from a till, so the minor escalation is worth it, if you can handle it. Plus, you know, the sea view, nothing like staring at the ocean while you contemplate money, power, incarceration, homicide, you know, all those weighty issues surrounding your first foray into serious armed robbery. I'm assuming you're kind of a cerebral crew, because otherwise this whole not talking... There it is. Take a look. Drink it in. I've patched into their security feed on my cell. Take a look. What are we looking at? Small joint, not much security. Staff won't give a crap, especially about the deposit boxes. Customers will probably be thinking how to turn this into a screenplay. The boxes are in the back behind a safe door. We want box number 167. Yeah, it's right on the highway with good access. That works for you. You can get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up their response time. Okay? Okay. Enough of this peeper crap. Let's go to the garment factory.
Queremos só ver o banco, é?
Now, when you hit the bank, you're gonna need to hack into its security system. I've written a neat little program that'll do most of the work for you, but it's probably a good idea for you to familiarize yourselves with it. You, in the passenger seat, I've sent it to your phone. And take it for a dry run, keep your hands steady, and maybe the wet run won't be a disaster.
Oxi. São 3 tentativas, é 3 tentativas.
She's my assistant. First she's gonna get us what we need, then she's gonna saw me in half. No? You didn't like that one? You don't make it easy. Paige, it's Lester. The place looked good. Nothing we weren't expecting. Can you get the intel together? Hard copies to go on a notice board. Yeah, plus all the equipment we spoke about. I'll be over to collect it with those people.
Tá batendo muito aí, é, mano?
Charming as ever. Okay, see you soon.
Você só perde o cara ali.
She's loading the
Pronto, já
hardware
consegui
in the back
hackear
of the
aqui já.
truck. Tools for the job, things for you to wear. On a job, your attire will depend on the role you're performing.
Ainda bem que já
As the
tá
job gets
chegando
more
aí.
complicated, so will the uniforms. If you're likely to be seen by civilians, you'll be provided with a couple of masks. Then when you go into the bank, you can choose one that goes with your eyes. And hey, there's the added bonus of none of your favorite comic convention outfits being linked to a major crime. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, where were we? Masks. Paige. Oh yeah, we'll go over there, pick her up, and go back to your place to plan this thing. I can talk you through the planning board later. That might be helpful. There she is. We leave my car here, take the truck.
Nice to meet you.
Dirigir agora aqui.
Come on, back to your place.
Ensinar aqui como é que dirige, homem.
Não precisa aprender tudo.
Is it all there?
I think so. You want to get out and check, go down the inventory, or are you happy sitting there making a perfect butt imprint in your easy wipe seat?
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you. It should all be there. The clothes, guns, headsets, hold-alls, masks, the drill, the files with all the photos and surveillance work. Hey, there's enough here to make us all look real suspicious. Nice little conspiracy to commit robbery charge waiting to happen.
What, they're gonna charge us with thought crime?
Not so much thought as everything but the deed crime. We'd be caught with our pants down and a hard-on out to here.
Well, we're not getting caught. These are professionals.
So I hear. The cheapest professionals money can buy.
I like to think of it as investing in new talent. And until you and me start playing low-rent Bonnie and Clyde, that's the way it's gotta be. She didn't mean anything by that, by the way. She's just a little brusque.
If they were offended, they would have said something.
Lá na porta da garagem.
É quantos preparamentos aqui, homens, pra fazer? É só... é 2, é? Pra chegar
Agora vai
na...
ter 2. Isso aí é o... não é preparamento, velho.
Okay. Now, Paige will set up a board for you, won't you, Paige?
I'd let you do it if you could reach. I mean, I didn't see any milk crates for you to stand on.
The most important thing to look for in an employee is respect. You can't get anything done without respect. Where was I? Oh, yes, the room. Paige is setting up this board on which you will plan your scores. You'll use it to set out all the prep work you need to do, select your crew, figure out how the take from a score should be split up. So you need a crew to take a score. But only one person can be in charge. Respect. Isn't that right, Paige?
É 2 preparamentos, né?
Isso, pô.
Alright. You're only gonna need one thing for this job. It's a high-speed armored car. Now, instead of getting one legitimately and leaving a nice long paper trail to your front door, you're gonna be jacking one from a nasty Korean crew and leaving a nice long paper trail to their door instead.
This is good to go.
Hey, here's your board. Good. And when you're ready to move on the car, go over it, study the plan, tick it off the list. You must be methodical. This isn't just a dumb crime. Well, there is an element of that, huh? Oh. And when you've got the car, we'll come back here and talk bank jobs. Bank jobs.
Pronto, pessoal. Primeira preparação já foi feita. Agora a gente vai fazer a segunda aí, que é... a gente vai roubar aí o carro, né? Pra tá fazendo um golpe.
A transmissão do fleeca é facinho, bem de boa de fazer.
É, mas é reconhecimento, né? Do banco.
Aí depois rouba o carro e já vai pro golpe.
talk you through all these jobs. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, the car. Okay, you're on the way to Del Perro. A Koreatown stick-up crew's been using a parking lot as a base for scores. They're into extortion, credit fraud, stolen cars, and some major robberies. I'd expect them to be packing, and I'd expect them to be paranoid. Come to think of it, you won't find a bulletproof car in the hands of anyone who doesn't have a healthy dose of paranoia. You almost there? Remember, you can do this however you like, as long as you're careful. If you're not careful, they'll clock you, and then you won't get any choice how this is going down. They're meant to be on the top
Tem uns
level of
carinha
this
aí pra
garage
matar,
on the
né?
north side.
Tem.
So, I see two ways of doing it. You go up the north ramps and hit them hard and quick, or you go up the south ramps, get in position, and try to get the drop on them from cover. You can do it however you like, as long as you get it done. And oh yeah, we don't want anyone looking for you, so
Arremessar pra
put
cima
on
dele.
masks before saying hi.
É só tu pular na rampa ali, né? Não?
Não tem rampa, né? Eu acho.
Se eu não me engano, tem uma rampa ali. Por um é um dos melhores carros do jogo que eu acho. Você pode estar fazendo as missões, os golpes aí de boa, né?
Mas ele é desativado os golpes.
Como?
Só nos golpes novos que dá pra usar ele, nos antigos não dá. O jogo não permite pegar ele. Pelo menos blindado, né? O normal dá.
Porque eu nunca tentei, né? Pegar o Kuruma nos outros golpes aí.
Não, mas o jogo não deixa.
Muito apelão esse carro aqui. Se você querer ficar só de boa ali dentro do carro.
Ele fechou o jogo todo, hein? Tá deixando umas 3 vezes.
É.
Depois que eu bati nele. Eia, errei.
Agora é a final, né? Final do golpe aí.
Okay, I'll look after this. Lester will come by your place when you're ready to go.
Então é isso aí, pessoal. A gente fez aí o preparo do golpe da fleca, né? O próximo vídeo aí eu vou estar fazendo o final aí do golpe. Beleza? Vou estar trazendo aí pra vocês. Se você gostou desse vídeo, deixe seu like, se inscreve no canal aí. Vai estar ajudando bastante o crescimento do canal, beleza? Valeu!